This irresponsible behaviour will not be tolerated. You're at St. Swithin's to study medicine, not involve yourself in hospital politics. Gracious me, if this sort of thing had happened in my day, we'd have been out on our ear.
I think it's important that we students show solidarity with the workers.
Rubbish, they're nothing but pinko troublemakers. And if you wish to remain a student here, you'll be well advised to stay away. Yes, Margaret?
Your wife would like a word with you, Professor.
Yes, put her through. Remember, the Dean won't stand so much. She has the final say. Emma, hang on a second, will you? OK, off you go. And just bear in mind, there's a limit to how much influence I can exert over the Dean.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, darling.
Oh, Dad, tell Mum I'm not sure if I'll be in for dinner tonight.
Rebecca, remember, there's no room for nepotism at St. Swithin's. She'll have to buckle down. She's failed her first-year exams once. How many chances does she think she's going to get?
Well, if she's anything like you, Richard, at least half a dozen, I should think.
She seems to think she can just flout the rules.
Well, of course, she's her father's daughter. One believes those stories Geoffrey Loftus tells. You were far worse. And you didn't have the security of having a father as professor of surgery.
Well, I can't keep bailing her out. She's got to be more responsible for her actions.
Oh, it's high spirits, Richard. She's a student. Look, don't you worry about Rebecca. She's a survivor. Besides, if there were a real problem, Daddy would deal with it. Now, listen. There's something far more important I have to talk to you about. Did you know that next month, Geoffrey Loftus is going to be 75?
Really?
Yes. We must do something.
I'll send him a bottle of port. He'll love that.
Bottle of port?
It'll be an excellent vintage, don't worry.
Richard, I don't think you understand. He's going to be 75.
You're right. I'll send him a dozen bottles of non-vintage.
Richard, you and I will host a gala dinner for Geoffrey in celebration of his birthday. I've checked with the Royal College of Surgeons and the Edward Lumley Hall is free. Be the perfect venue.
Emma, I have enormous respect for Geoffrey Loftus. In fact, I'm rather fond of him in an odd sort of way, but I don't see why we should host a gala dinner. You really are going over the top.
You still don't understand, do you, Richard? Knighthoods aren't just handed out willy-nilly. You have to earn them. At the gala dinner for Geoffrey, Daddy will see to it that you will be host to people who are extremely influential in the gong department. God. There are times, Richard, when I don't think you're serious about getting this K.
Morning, Margaret.
Oh, you're early.
Yes, all the lights were at green. Well, amber, anyway. Geoffrey!
I'm sorry, dear boy, you caught me out.
What are you doing in here?
Well, this used to be my office in the old days, you know. Some days I still take the wrong turning and come this way. Margaret gives me coffee. I get here earlier than you, of course. I don't need as much sleep as you do.
Well, you're very welcome. You stay where you are. I was coming along to see you this morning to tell you that we're going to give you a gala dinner.
A gala dinner?
Yes, thank you, Margaret. It's something Emma and I would very much like to do in honour of your 75th birthday.
A gala dinner?
Yes. At the Royal College of Surgeons. Black tie, of course.
Royal College of Surgeons?
The Edward Lumley Hall.
Edward Lumley Hall?
Emma feels it would be the perfect venue.
Richard. Dick, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything, except on the night, of course. We look forward to hearing one of your pithy speeches.
Lady Loftus would have been so proud. How I wish she could be there. Oh, thank you. Bet you never thought you'd see your old professor reduced to tears. Look at me. The ogre of St. Swithin's, blubbing like a schoolgirl. It's just that I'm so touched, Dick. So very touched. Oh, thank you, dear boy. I'll return it to you, of course.
Gala dinner?
Yeah. Dick's asked me to go around there tomorrow night and help compile a list of old students to invite. Oh, my God. Look at the phone bill. I mean, you have to say something to those girls.
Honestly, Stuart-Clark, gala dinner.
Yeah, I think it'd be a nice gesture.
Gesture? Don't think they're doing it for him, do you? Ah, it's another of Emma Stuart-Clark self-promotion schemes. They never do anything without an ulterior motive.
Oh, well, he'll have a marvellous night anyway. I can't see it matters.
It matters because nothing ever comes from the heart with those two. Everything's so measured. They never do anything unless there's something in it for the Stuart-Clarks.
Yeah, well, I can't see what could be in it for them this time. It would cost a small fortune.
Wait until you see the guest list, my darling. You can guarantee there'll be some useful people at the top table. You're so naive, Duncan.
Well, he's got the Professor of Surgery chair already. What more can he want?
Sir Richard and Lady Stuart-Clark roll off the tongue quite nicely, don't you think? Hello? No, Melissa's at Woodcraft. Yes, well, when she gets back, she's got to do her clarinet practice. Yeah, but if there's time, I'll get her to ring you. Okay? Thank you. Bye. And don't kid yourself, Duncan. Dick Stuart-Clark won't be paying for all this. Daddy will foot the bill. Dick bloody Stuart-Clark won't have to fork out a penny.
Anybody fed the gerbils yet?
Oh, I don't know. Ask Charlotte.
Charlotte, have Dick and Emma been fed?
No.
You're right there. Will be a marvellous night for him. Was he pleased?
Oh, were you kidding? You know what your father's like. He was wandering around the hospital beaming from ear to ear.
Why don't you ring him then? Ask him if we can borrow the bungalow in Bournemouth. He'll say yes if he's in a good mood.
The Royal College of Surgeons. The Edward Lumley Hall. Oh, very nice. Tomorrow night? Hang on, Dick, I'll just check. What time were you thinking of?
9-ish. Duncan's coming. Between us, we should come up with a list of which of those students we should invite.
God knows how we'll contact half of them. It's over 20 years ago.
Yeah, well, that's why I need you and Duncan to help.
Hang on a second, Dick. Someone at the door. Won't be long. Hello? Yes, come on up. Sorry about that, Dick. Just had to let in the evening's entertainment. You're only jealous. Anyway, what do you mean, dirty old man? I'm younger than you are. 4 weeks. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, oh yes, tomorrow night. Let's have a look. Now, I'm operating at 6, so 9-ish. Yes, that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, then. Look, Dick, I'll bring some photo albums along, you know, help jog our memory. Okay, ciao. Hello, welcome.
Sorry, I'm a bit late.
You're not at all. Come on in.
We had a lecture with Dr. Snell, which went on a bit.
Yes, well, he does, doesn't he? Now, let me take your coat.
It's so kind of you to offer to help, Mr. Collier.
Please. Paul, okay? Oh, sit down.
I find anatomy so hard.
No, don't worry. I'll go through it with you. Now, first things first. How about a glass of wine or maybe some bubbly?
Oh, no, not for me. Not if we're working.
Yes, well, maybe later, huh? Now, where shall we start?
Mr. Collier, can I ask you an enormous favour?
Of course.
My boyfriend's waiting outside. Do you think he could come up?
Of course.
Thanks. I'll go and fetch him. Won't be a sec.